Good evening to our viewers in the West, and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin our special edition of the broadcast with breaking news tonight. President Trump is trying to convince Americans that he is getting better, tweeting out a 4-minute video of himself at a desk at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, saying he feels good, but that the next few days are, quote, the real test. The president's video message comes after his own chief of staff told the Associated Press earlier today that President Trump is, quote, still not on a clear path to a full recovery after contracting coronavirus, and that the next 48 hours will be critical in terms of his care. It has been a day of confusing and conflicting information from the White House and the president's doctor, who laid out a timeline of when the president was diagnosed with the virus, only to later say he was incorrect. Now, what is clear tonight is that the president of the United States is now being aggressively treated for a deadly virus, just 31 days before the election, as the number of people around him who are now infected continues to grow. There's a lot of new reporting to get to tonight. Our team of correspondents is standing by to cover it all. CBS's Paula Reid is going to lead off our coverage tonight from the White House. Good evening, Paula.
Good evening, Nora. After a day of mixed messages from this White House, President Trump decided to take control of the narrative by releasing his own video speaking directly to the American people. It's the first time we've seen him in treatment.
I came here
in a 4-minute Twitter video.
Well. I feel much better now.
A pale and slightly hoarse President Trump spoke directly to the American people for the first time since being hospitalized.
I think I'll be back soon.
In a rare moment of vulnerability, the president, who has consistently tried to downplay the severity of the virus, acknowledged the uncertainty of his own case.
You don't know over the next period of a few days. I guess that's the real test. So we'll be seeing what happens over those next couple of days.
The next 48 hours are critical as President Trump undergoes aggressive treatment for coronavirus, including using an experimental drug at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. The Associated Press says the White House chief of staff warned reporters today there's still no clear path to a full recovery after the president's vital signs were concerning on Friday. That statement came moments after a confusing news conference held by the president's doctors.
This morning, the president is doing very well.
And the team of physicians treating him.
We have monitored his cardiac function, his kidney function, his liver function. All of those are normal.
The president's doctor avoided direct questions about the president's treatment, including if he had ever been given oxygen.
He has not received any supplemental oxygen?
He's not on oxygen right now, that's right.
But CBS News has learned the president was given oxygen before he was airlifted to Walter Reed on Friday night. The president's doctors also raised new questions about when the president was diagnosed, suggesting he was sick as early as Wednesday.
Just 72 hours into the diagnosis now.
But that contradicted the president, who said he tested positive just 36 hours ago. Today, his doctor tried to account for the discrepancy.
So Thursday afternoon, following the news of a close contact, is when we repeated testing, and given kind of clinical indications, that a little bit more concern.
Hours later, that same White House physician issued this memo saying he had been incorrect, confusing 72 hours with 3 days. Tonight, a White House official tells CBS News the president got his first positive result for coronavirus on Thursday night from a rapid test following that fundraiser in New Jersey, where sources say he appeared lethargic. As confusion about the president's condition grows, so does the number of people in his inner circle infected with the virus. Tonight, Chris Christie, who helped prepare the president for his debate and later appeared on ABC News coverage of it, says he has checked himself into the hospital after testing positive. Experts now worry last Saturday's Rose Garden announcement of the president's Supreme Court pick was a super spreader event. The president and at least 6 other people who attended have now been infected, including Christie and Kellyanne Conway, former counselor to the president, in addition to the First Lady, the president of Notre Dame, and 2 senators. The others who weren't there, the president's campaign manager Bill Stepien and Senator Ron Johnson, now say they too have tested positive. And tonight, the White House continues to provide a mixed and confusing message about the president's condition. Mr. Trump took to Twitter from his hospital room, praising Walter Reed's staff. Doctors, nurses are amazing. With their help, I am feeling well.
He's not only tweeting, he is also dictating a statement to his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, insisting that he feels well enough to get up and go hold a rally, doing what he has done throughout this pandemic, putting a positive spin on things, even when the facts suggest otherwise. Nora?
Paula Reid, thank you.